Fighting form is a very challenging kata, and the last form you need to learn before black belt. Created by O-sensei Dong in 1979, fighting form is unlike any of the traditional forms you've learned thus far. A blend of karate and boxing, fighting form contains combinations of techniques that are very effective and directly applicable to your sparring. It provides a wide variety of combinations of techniques and attacks from different angles and to different levels. In this form, practical technique is emphasized over formal exercise. People over 40 or those with disabilities may replace the aerial techniques in the kata with the same kicking combination performed on the ground. In addition to increased fighting prowess, regular practice of fighting form will help you develop and maintain good cardiovascular fitness. The wide range of techniques practiced in fighting form provide you with a good whole-body workout. Begin the kata with a standard Kung-Nu bow. In this demonstration, the flying kicks have been replaced with regular versions of the same kicks. Open with a simultaneous left side kick and horizontal back fist. Land in diagonal stance with a left inner ridge hand. Shift into forward stance with a right reverse punch, followed by a right front snap kick. Land down with a right rising punch, finishing with a low vertical ridge hand strike. Look to your right and perform a right back kick, landing in diagonal stance with a right inner ridge hand, shifting into forward stance with a left reverse punch, following up with a left front snap kick, left rising punch, and finishing with a right low ridge hand strike. Turn 90 degrees left with a left reverse crescent kick, followed by a right crescent kick. Land in a right diagonal stance with an inner ridge hand strike, shifting into forward stance with a left hook punch. Advance with double front snap kicks, left, then right. Land in right forward stance with a right vertical downward chop, followed by a left palm up spear hand thrust. Advance with a left front snap kick, followed by a right roundhouse kick. Land in a right diagonal stance with a right horizontal back fist strike, shifting into forward stance with a left outer ridge hand strike. Finish in this direction with a left front snap kick, followed by a right heel kick. Land in a right forward stance with double bare hand strikes to the ears. Spin 270 degrees to your left with a left wheel kick. Land in a left diagonal stance with a left bottom hammer fist strike. Drop into turtle stance with a left sliding block and right spear hand strike. Advance with a right roundhouse kick followed by a right heel kick. Land in diagonal stance with a right outer ridge hand flowing into a bottom hammer fist. Shift into right forward stance with a right sliding block and left low palm strike. Turn 180 degrees with a right wheel kick, landing in diagonal stance with a right bottom hammer fist. Drop into turtle stance with a left spear hand and right sliding block. Advance with a left roundhouse, followed by a left heel kick, landing in diagonal stance with a left outer ridge hand, flowing into a bottom hammer fist strike. Shift into forward stance with a left high sliding block and right low palm heel strike. Turn 90 degrees to your left with a left reverse crescent kick, followed by a right roundhouse kick. Land in a right diagonal stance with a right low back fist strike. Then shift into forward stance with a left looping ridge hand strike. Advance with a left front snap kick, followed by a right serpent kick. Landing in right forward stance with a right downward beak strike, followed by a left palm up spear hand strike. Advance with a left crescent kick, followed by a right wheel kick, landing in a right forward stance with double roundhouse punches, also called a scissor punch. Finish this direction with a left front snap kick, followed by a right side thrust kick, landing in right side stance with a right diagonal chop, flowing into a forward stance with left to right double chops. Turn 270 degrees with a left wheel kick, landing in a left diagonal stance with an outer ridge hand flowing into a bottom hammer fist. Shift into left forward stance with a right uppercut before advancing with a right inside roundhouse followed by a right roundhouse kick. Land with a right inner ridge followed by a right rising punch, flowing into a forward stance with a left looping punch. Turn 180 degrees to your right with a right reverse crescent kick, hopping into a right roundhouse kick. Land with a right inner ridge hand, flowing into a left palm heel, finishing in forward stance with a right low inner chop. Advance with a left side kick followed by a left heel kick and a left roundhouse kick. Land with a left inner ridge hand, shifting into left forward stance with a right punch, and finishing with a left downward looping punch. Look to your right, then to your left as you bring your left foot back to natural stance. End the kata with a cool and collected Kung Nu bow.